Let's talk about chakra belly dance. I am so passionate about this course because when I studied the power of chakra, I've done a specific course with chakra and crystal healing. And when I discovered the chakras, everything made sense. In my profession, first as a performer, but also as a teacher, choreographer. But through the many years of performance and teaching, I could see that when I was teaching my students in that space, they weren't just learning how to dance. They were literally changing as human beings. It was just crazy. It was just, I couldn't understand how, okay, you may be thinking, okay, their confidence gets better, they feel better within their body, moving your body makes you feel more in connection with yourself. But something energetic was happening. There was much more than confidence in their body, but not necessarily in a good way. Sometimes some students would not take this empowerment in the most loving way for the teachers. And so after I've met probably thousands of women in London, the first thing I learned to do was not to take it personally, but I kept on wondering, why is this happening? Why is this happening? Why so much changes in these people and in myself as a teacher? Then I studied the chakras. Then I realized I know what is happening. You need to understand that although, chakras, they originated 1,500 years BC. The first time they talk about was in the Veda. The Sanskrit means, Veda is the oldest book that talks about spirituality and religion in India. And in Sanskrit, chakra means wills, energy forces. Now, just very briefly, I'll tell you about the chakra, but you all know, but every human being has got 7 energy forces alongside our spine, starting from the crown all the way down our spine. Each chakra is associated with the energy force. A chakra is located in a specific part in our body, not only on a spiritual level, but also on a physical level. Each chakra is connected to a major organ or a nerve bundle, which means that's where the body, the spirit, and the mind meets. And the balancing of all the chakras create our aura. And our aura is a matrix between chakra energy forces, between spiritual energy forces, between our body and mental health. So when we do with yoga in the ancient time, have discovered that by doing yoga postures or yoga movement, you can actually reinforce a chakra or slow it down. I will tell you more about when a chakra is overpowering or when a chakra is really weak. So they were using yoga to really balance out those energy forces. For example, there could be something in your life, in your confidence, in your sensuality, in your financial life, or in your loving life. It could be lack of courage. So each aspect of our life, from confidence, sensuality, courage, knowledge, love, feeling safe, feeling protected, feeling connected with the universe, feeling spiritual, feeling one, they're all being balanced out by a different chakra. And all these chakras work together. So when there is an imbalance in one of our chakras, for example, fear doing what we love, or fear to be loved, fear of unsafety, not speaking up our mind. So every time we have this imbalance, the chakra is either overworking or the wheel is very slow. So imagine these wheels. They go really fast or really slow. Depends on what we're going through in our life, right? Now, with yoga, and I'm talking about thousands and thousands of years ago, they've learned to create, well, it wasn't learned to create, but they discovered with specific poses, you could help the chakra to work harder or to slow down. I'll give you an example. If you're someone that survives in life because you had to go through so much and you feel really unsafe most of the time because you've been through so much, your root chakra is overworked, meaning you're always on survival mode. You're never feeling home. You're never feeling safe. That means that that chakra is overworked. You're overworking it. Once you feel safe at home, protected, you don't have to go on survival mode, the chakra slow down and it goes on a balancing movement, right? If you feel, for example, lethargic, you don't feel like doing much, it's too slow. So you always need to feel a balance with each chakra, okay? With yoga poses, they've discovered that by doing specific poses, you could help the chakra work harder or work slower. Then there is the Kundalini energy force. Does anybody know about the Kundalini? Kundalini, I remember when I've done Kundalini yoga, my Kundalini teacher was, when I was doing Kundalini yoga, my Kundalini teacher was so careful about talking the Kundalini that everybody had to take it at their own pace, because what happened, the Kundalini is this energy that once the chakras are all, I need to mute you. I don't know. I'm gonna mute because I could feel the echo of someone. I just muted someone. So if those chakras are blocked, this Kundalini force cannot pass through. But at the same time, we need to make sure that this light between our spine, when it passes through, it does it gently. Otherwise, there is an awakening happening that can be too strong. Now, when we go to Kundalini yoga, I don't know if any of you have done Kundalini yoga, we work a lot on the breath. We work a lot of, it's not much of a physical pose, but it's more on the breathing technique, Kundalini yoga specifically, because you want to help this light and energy force pass through the chakra, but in a way that is gentle, right? So your awakening is happening, but is gentle. Okay, so we gently wake up, gently heal, gently feel safe, gently feel love. So what is been happening with belly dancing? And also, Kundalini teacher have been taught very carefully on how to work on those chakras, opening them or closing them, but with gentle care, right? What happened with belly dancing? I've done myself a lot of researches. There's my meditation teacher. She's one of my students. And me and her been a lot, studying a lot with this chakra. Also, I've got a teacher in America that is helping me with the chakra and belly dance. So I'm not me, myself personally, there's other people doing it, but with all the books I've been reading and information, belly dance, the reason why this art form is an art form and is the most healing dance that anybody can do, belly dance movement naturally waken up the Kundalini. They naturally, involuntarily work on the chakras. So it's like you got the most powerful tool where you enjoy and have fun, waking up all your energy centers, and nobody really is aware of it. So it's like you've been given the most powerful thing that you could create for healing, and we are all using randomly, and we're all waking up, but we're not aware of it, and this is what's been happening. For example, anything to do with the root chakra, anything to do with shinmi, hip drop, the baladi itself, anything to do with baladi movement is working on your root chakra. I'm sure some of you know that, but my Egyptian teacher, he used to tell me, I used to be obsessed with drum solo when I started, when I was in my 20s. And I wanted to do the baladi. And my teacher used to tell me, you cannot do a baladi until you're a certain age. And I just remember thinking, what do you mean? You can't. Baladi, you need to feel grounded. You need to feel connected with earth. You need to feel connected with being a woman. And I did not understand that. So with the chakra now, I understand what it meant. I mean, it doesn't mean the age. Some women are just very womanly when they're very young. I don't think it's nothing connected with the age. It's connected with life experience. It's connecting how you feel home, feel safe in your body. When you own your body, when you adore your body, and it's nothing to do with the size and shape you are, right? It's a state of self-love, self-worth. The baladi is like, I'm going back in my body. So when we work on the root chakra is, imagine the spine at the bottom of your tailbone, right? That's the root chakra. The color's red, and the word connected with it is I am. The feeling connected with it are, I'm feeling home. I'm home. I am safe. I am protected. My body is my home. I know who I am. It's all your basic need. I want you also to bear in mind that I'm going to go through each chakra at the moment, and I'm going to do some affirmation like what I did now. If any of this resonate with you or trigger you something, that means it's probably what you need to work on, right? Just very gently, we're doing it today. Just by here, I remember, for example, if I associate it with myself, I left my home when I was very young. I left Italy when I was 18. I came to London, and I was on survival mode. And my root chakra was overcharged. Like I could move my hips 25 million times a time. I could do anything with my hips. Did I feel home and safe? No. Was I surviving? Yes. So it was overworked. But my heart chakra, my upper body, was completely closed. Because when you're young and you're far from your home, you need to be on a defensive side. And opening up your heart chakra means vulnerability. So I was overly charged and powerful down there, overworking my root chakra, but never feeling home, never feeling safe. So the root chakra, the red color, any movement associated with hip drop, hips isolations, not much of a pelvic movement because the pelvic is more with the sacral chakra, shimmies, grounding your shimmies, any shimmy, any baladi, any movement that has to come with a drop to Mother Earth and engaging your glutes and really working on grounding yourself. Also, each chakra is associated with an instrument and a genre, musical genre. So there may be time in your life that you could be attracted by different genre of music. For example, root chakra is drums, it's hip hop, it's drum and bass, it's trap, it's Magendra, I can't remember the right name. It's the Egyptian hip hop genre that's coming out. It's you know, it's not Saidi so much, but it's anything that African rhythm, it's reggaeton, it's hips, it's ground, it's home, but not overpowering, okay? So if you're going through a phase in your life where it's drum solo is root chakra. Drums and its movement that bring you back home, bring you back to Mother Earth. They ground. Yes, I mean, what's the right way to say Maharaganat?
I don't know.
Maharaganat.
I think.
They've now, Samin, happy birthday.
Happy, thank you. I got my little baby here as well.
Oh my God. Can you show him to us? Or do you feel not safe? Don't worry if you don't feel. Don't
Later.
worry. Yeah, it's fine. Send him sorry, I'm just crazy about babies. Send him a big kiss. Tell him that Auntie Claudia knows him from it when he was in your belly. Yeah. So Maharaganat. You know, I'm studying Arabic, by the way. I'm hopeless, but I am. So everything like that, everything grounding like that, it's all connected with the root chakra. So if you feel Your hips are disconnected. If you feel like you're maybe more powerful in your upper body, but no in your lower body, I want you to understand it's connected with that, right? With your lack of feeling safe, or feeling home, or feeling protected, or loving your body. Now, another huge thing I have discovered as a teacher through the years was that when one of my students or myself had a problem with a specific belly dance movement, any specific movement. Some people were stiff in their upper body. Some people, they were stiff in the lower body. Some people were stiff in their hips. It was nothing to do with the body. It was the emotion connected with it and the chakras, right? So if you see yourself or one of your students, if you're a teacher and one of your students having stiff hips, we want to be aware of the fact that oh, sorry, someone that makes so much sense. Super tight my hips, and usually with lots of, yes, you will discover with this course why a specific body is not as smooth as the other one, or why one is overly smooth compared to the other one. It's all connected with emotion. That's what I mean. Like, there's no such a thing as just the body. Every movement is telling you a story of something that is within you. Okay. Anybody wants to share anything about root chakras, or we're moving into the sacral chakra? Okay, so sacral chakra, it's 2 inches below the navel, colors orange, is the I feel chakra. So I always like to connect the chakra between each other to tell a story. So the root chakra is who you truly are, you know, your basic needs, your love for yourself, no matter what, your home. Are you safe? Are you protected? What are you feeling right now in your life? So once you realize who you really are, then you want to wake up your passion, your pleasure, what is burning that fire, what is lighting up that fire. That's the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is your body becoming water. It's surrendering, it's creativity, sensuality. Always remember, sensuality and creativity go together, right? It's when you feel block inside part of your life, when you feel like, Claudia, nothing brings me joy anymore, or I don't know, that's your sacral chakra blocked. That means sometimes that you've been saying yes to too many things that don't really bring you joy. Okay, you need to go back to that little girl, the butterflies, and what brings you joy, what brings you pleasure. The lesson on the sacral chakra is going to be probably the biggest one I do, because in today's society, root and sacral in women are blocked. It's very rare to find a woman that is truly loving herself and in connection with that passion and pleasure without any sense of guiltness. So in us, the biggest two lessons, we're starting straight away with chakra and root. The biggest one, root and sacral chakra. And if any movements are connected with sacral chakra, is hip circle, it's figure eight, it's anything that brings fluidity. So we go from strength of the root chakra. So we're going to do specific exercise and we're going to repeat specific affirmation with our root chakra. Then we go into the smoothness of the sacral chakra, the feminine energy, the feminine, the surrendering, the creativity, the strength of a woman that is not pushing, but is receiving, is surrendering, is flowing with life. You lost your flow, if you lost your feminine energy, that's the chakra we want to work on, right? And the music I've chosen for those chakras, the sacral chakra, is unbelievable. Fertility, in not only as a woman, as a mother, but also as a creator of your own life. So it's going to be a beautiful, sensual lesson. Yeah, sensuality, rediscovery, what brings you pleasure. Beautiful. I'm gonna make you do exercises like hot bath with candles. Sorry, Anais, I just don't know about Kundalini. Okay, that was before. I just saw your message. Did you understand about Kundalini now? Yeah. Okay, I'm sure. So we're going to work on an incredible awakening of sensuality with the sacral chakra. Okay, so if any of you feel a bit lost, feel like I don't remember what makes me happy anymore, I don't remember what brings me joy, I don't remember what gives me pleasure, right? We're going to awaken that. We're going to do some beautiful exercises with that. So after the sacral chakra, we're going to work on the solar plexus chakra. Yeah, solar plexus is 2 inches above your navel, is the yellow color, and is the male force. Is I do. To recap, root chakra, I am. Basic needs. Sorry, I need to. It's I am. Basic needs. Truly loving yourself, truly feeling safe in who you are. So solar plexus, it's I do. Now, it's so powerful, the courage, because first you know who you are. You know your basic needs. You're safe and home within yourself, with nobody else. You and only you. Then you discover your passion, right? You discover, okay, I love myself, but what lights up my fire? Once you, this is the way you discover who you are. You really fall in love with yourself again. Once we discover who we truly are, that's when courage comes, right? You cannot be courageous if you don't know who you have. Also, I've got my theory with fear and comfort zone, that sometimes we need to be in comfort zone to really discover who we are. But when we time to grow and learn and face the world, we need to take action. But we cannot take action if we don't know why we're taking action. Okay, so once you know why you need to move forward, you need to grow, you take action, and that's when your chest opens up. All chest isolation, undulation, anything that has to do with here I am, power, courage. If you are procrastinating a lot, if you keep saying I should do this, but you stop doing it, most of the time it's not because you lack of courage. It's because you don't know why you're doing it. It's because what you need to do doesn't necessarily come from within you, but it's something you need to do for someone else or for society. So you may want to realize that procrastination sometimes is like, do I have clear why I'm doing this thing? Yeah. Or it could be like, it's just, you need to reinforce your belief. You need to reinforce what you want to do, and you want to create habits to help you stop procrastination and take action. Sometimes we don't take action because the action doesn't have a very good reason for us to take action. And the best reason for us to take action has to be ourselves, not society, not family, not children, no husband, no boyfriend, no family, us. Within us. Okay, once you're ready to take action, all the sacral chakra affirmation are, I do, I can, I'm courageous, I'm ready to face the world. Yes, fear, come and walk with me. Let's go together. I'm fine, fear. I can do this. I want to grow. So when you start doing all this movement, knowing how powerful you are, and we do all this movement with affirmation of power behind it, you will see the movement changing. The same way when you work with your hips, connecting with Mother Earth, you feel grounded because you repeat to yourself, I'm home, I'm safe, I love myself, I adore myself. And the sacral chakra movement, all this beautiful movement of I'm water, I surrender, I trust, I'm creative, I feed my fire. And then you're ready to face the world. You see, all of this is working from within, from who you truly are. And then we have the heart chakra, which is literally next to our heart. The colors is green, and is my favorite one. And I reach it with later in life, with age, because Again, I was telling you before, being a survivor and being really strong under here, when I open up my arms, a lot of us dancers, they don't have beautiful arms, you know, like especially with belly dancing, you think it's all in the hips, and it's not true at all. It's probably one of the only dances that work as much on the hips and grounding yourself down as much on the upper body and really opening and, you know, going to aligning yourself with, you know, with the sky, with angel, with all the lines. I mean, not lines or ballet, but you got this upper body going up there and the lower body going down there. And as much as you work on both forces in an incredible way. So when you talk about the heart chakra and you're opening this heart so much, we struggle with our arms most of the time, not because we cannot love, it's because we don't think we deserve love, right? We will do these exercises, which you're just gonna stay like this, opening up, closing your eyes, and you're gonna visualize something. Some of you will feel frightened because it's such a vulnerable place. We always, especially in London, I live in London now, and you always feel like someone is messing around with me, like I need to defend myself, like I can't be vulnerable. I can't be, we are in a society in which we can't be vulnerable. We just don't want to be vulnerable because it's dangerous. You don't want to be in a place of love. It's hard, where we can be in a place of love. Once you know who you are and you're strong within yourself and you open this up and you're like, I deserve love. I am love. You know, when you become love and you realize that's the biggest force, there's nothing bigger than love. Even when someone hates you, you still are love. Okay, because they're just projecting on you. It's nothing to do with you. And you just send that love. You always send back love and light. And you stay open. You keep on staying open. And your light will bright up so many other light. So by doing these exercises, your arms, when we dance, will be so much, because you're imagining to be hugged or to hug someone or to receive when you're performing and you feel all this love from the audience. You're like this. And I might just say, Inessa, that's the way you need to see Inessa, my teacher dancing. She's the representation of that. She's, it's love coming from all around her. So it's this, right? So we're strong down here in our hips and in our pleasure and what brings us joy. We're strong and facing the world. We got our masculine energy going, we got our feminine energy going, and then we have love. And this heart chakra is the one that connects the lower part of the body with the upper part of the body. Okay, so if you have problems with your arms, if you're on the computer morning till evening like that, if you're always like this, you probably don't think you deserve to be loved, or you're probably scared to be hurt. Yeah, once you discover that we are not staying open to be loved or scared to be hurt, we stay open because we are a source of love for others and for ourselves. And dancing can help you bring that in your daily life. Nothing like dancing and belly dancing. Yes. Oh, Inessa. You know, I took Inessa a masterclass online. I was so in awe with her, and I knew you were connected with that. Yes, I knew it. You are an incredible, incredible dancer around the world. So to recap, with our hip work, with our grounding, with our root chakra, we feel home. You cannot go nowhere. You cannot be loved. I'm sorry. You cannot be loved if you truly don't love yourself. And in today's society, and I'm talking for myself, I had to reach 40 to really fall in, full of imperfection. I had to reach 40 with overweight. I had to reach 40 with so many things happening for me to decide that I've never loved myself that I do now. Truly, deeply, just reminding myself why I should love myself, why I am, and each one of you is lucky to be themselves. We live in a society that is wiring us not to love ourselves. I always say that. Imagine how many companies will go bankrupt if all of us women one day wake up and decide, do you know what? I love my hips. I love my thighs. I love my skin. I love my hair. I love myself. How many people need to close their companies because we're not buying their products? So we've been fed constantly from information that tell us you are not enough. Even if you reach a stage in which you're like, I think I'm lacking myself. No, someone will tell you you're not perfect enough. You don't have this enough. You don't have that enough. And we are being fed of it. You know, this is, we wire. So if we start to unwire and looking generally to ourselves and say, wow, what I've been through with so much no love for myself. Look at what I've been through. Look at what I achieved. And my body's been my best friend through it all, with weight, no weight, with sickness, with illness, with, it's been protecting us. It's been telling us a story. It's been telling us, I'm your true friend. You know, I store your emotion where you don't want to face them. I store it somewhere. Yeah. So if we realize the power of our body, the power of our health, the power of ourselves, and when we dance and we tell that story, you know, we rewrite our life. So once we know that, once we ground, once we do all these exercises to ground ourselves and our hips down there, feeling home, feeling safe, feeling connected with Mother Earth, then we find our passion, our pleasure, truly what brings us joy. And we do a lot of exercises to really stimulate that. And for any of you, if any of you is a teacher or a dancer or a performer, you can bring that with you. It's just going to be so powerful. And then we're going up here. Oh, sorry. We're going to face the world. I know who I am. What do you ask me to do? What's my mission? What's my call in this planet? I'm ready. I'm here. And then you receive love, you give love, you feed love, you become love. Only then you can speak your truth because you know who you are. You cannot speak much if you don't know who you are. Then your voice is going to be heard. Then we're talking about our throat chakra. All exercises with shoulders, with the head, it's all the throat chakra. So then you can speak. You know, I had some of my students, I've done some session, and some of my students were scared of, you know, like public speaking. And the first thing I say to people, yes, public speaking is a problem if you're not sure what you're saying. If any of you's got a problem, if you have to go for a job interview, if you have to do a public speaking in your job or corporate, and you're scared to speak up, it's because you haven't worked enough on why you're doing it. The message inside has to be so strong that when you go for a job interview, you're not going to be employed. You're going because the company needs you, right? And they need you because you know your value and you know the value you're adding. You never go to a job interview because you need a job, although you do need it. You go to a job interview knowing exactly where the company needs your talent. But you need to work on why they need you. Then you speak, you go. And if they don't take you, probably your talent's being needed somewhere else. But once you know what you're bringing to the company, to the job interview, to the public speaking, to presenting something, then you go there and speak your truth. All exercises here, head movement, all connected with the throat. Color, light blue. Then, third eye. I see. If you lost contact with your intuition, your gut feeling, you can, it's another very strong connection between here and your guts. Like they're all, that's why third eye is connected with the guts. That's why there's a awakening right now of the guts, because it's your body speaking up and us not listening. So your body, the old chakra speaking up to you, and this is where you hear it, your third eye. So there are very folklorist dance like Moroccan, Iraqi as well, where there's a lot of head movement that really reawakens that. And but to me, it's when all the other chakras are aligned, you will listen to your intuition. That's indigo color, and it's with the connection I see. And then the last chakra, crown chakra, I know that can be pink or white as well. And it's the dance meditation. So we finish all of this, all this alignment, and then we feel one with the universe and with the meditation. And we dance the meditation, or we literally do a oneness meditation. So the all alignment of this, like you could do, I'm going to give you also 15 minutes chakra belly dance exercises where you can literally do it every day. And you align yourself with simple movements. You're waking it up every single day. You will see how all these energy forces are going to be connected with you. So everything just flows. And every time there's a disconnection with one, you will understand where is that connected with, where is not connected with. But also at the end of the course, we will do a choreography in which I will show you how every single movement is connected with a specific chakra. We're going to do that choreography before and after, and you will see the difference. Every single step, even the choreography is not going to be advanced. It's going to be like a general level. But I'm doing it for you to understand that when you dance connected with the chakra, the movement look completely different. And they will show to people in a completely different way. It's unbelievable. I've done this course. This course started online during the lockdown, and it started as a joke, not as a joke, but I needed to fill the Friday class online. And I just finished studying the chakras, and I'm like, let me do chakra belly dance. It turned out to be the most popular course I ever done, ever. And I've had international students I don't even know that kept on writing me saying, oh my God, it's so powerful. The beauty of the chakra belly dance, you're working on healing without realizing it. And you're having fun by doing it. It's powerful in another level. Now, when I was talking before about the Kundalini, what happened to a belly dance class? As you can see, belly dance movement naturally unblock the chakras so the Kundalini can pass through. If the teacher, which have been not aware for a long time, if the teacher doesn't realize how powerful belly dancing is, and some students, the energy force can be so strong, they get triggered. Instead of saying, oh my God, this feels so good, they may say, whoa, this is what is going on. And the power, instead of the sensuality power, for example, instead of coming out with a beautiful energy force, you're taking that power and using it in other ways. Like, because it's too much awakening, some students, they may not like the teacher that much anymore, or think, you know what, I'm going to be doing, like, there's competition, there's jealousy, there are a lot of triggering part of it that can come out because this force wake them up. And that can happen a lot with people that their blockage has been there for so long, and they're reawakening up and so quick. They're like, whoa. So they need to protect themselves. That's what's happening. They need to protect themselves. It's too much from them. So what I want you to aware, it could happen to you as well. So we want to work on that in a very gentle way. And also be aware that when we do Yes. It's so, you've been an incredible teacher, Inessa. I've had now, I'm training teachers to become teacher. Some of them are calling me to tell me, Claudia, I don't know, some students are, it only happened with belly dance. And so if we're aware of it and don't take it personal, it's a journey and we just slow it down. We understand that some people may react to it in a very strong way. We're just gonna ease it down. So each one of us, if we're doing the journey together, we're going to just, take it easy and let it flow, right? And if you have a reaction that is a little bit strong, you know that that's what's happening. And you may slow it down, because healing, people don't talk about it. Sometimes healing is not the nicest thing, right? Like a lot of healing is not like, oh my God, I see the light, everything's beautiful. The beginning can be a bit, not everyone, but it could be a bit like, whoa, whoa, and that's okay. And that's what belly dancing does. So if all of us know it in advance, that we're working with something that is so much more powerful than movement. It's so much more powerful than the body. It's the body, the mind, and the spirit connected. And if we are a bit more empathic towards it and a bit more loving for ourselves, but also that people with their string reaction teach me how beautiful. Yes, that's so powerful. So Inessa just wrote, but also that people with their strong reaction teach me how beautiful and strong I am. And that is okay. Yes, healing is more. Yes, yes. Even for us, because remember, we are teachers or students, and there is this place in which we are holding, but we are all going through a healing journey. Yeah. And if in this healing journey, if we are more empathic towards ourselves and towards anybody else, and just say, when you feel this strong reaction, say, that's okay, Claudia, this is where I am. And it's okay. And any one of you, that's okay. And I still love myself, and I still love you, and I still honor the journey. The magic word is honor the journey. Yeah, because growth doesn't happen in a comfort zone. Growth happens when you're walking with fear, hand in hand, knowing that your call is right where you need to walk, and doing it while dancing is magical. But as long as you take it with empathy and with love, and with honoring the journey and the space that we're going to be occupying, it's amazing. It's amazing. And in that case, belly dance goes back to where it started, not as entertainment. I do not teach anyone to be an entertainer. That belly dancing is not entertainment. Could be if you go on a night out and have fun. Absolutely. I'm an entertainer, so I've got nothing wrong with entertainment. Belly dancing is sacred. Belly dancing is a private journey. And when you're on stage and perform with others, you're not doing it to entertain them. You're doing it to feed yourself, to be an instrument of something that comes through you and show your emotion, your feeling, and your healing while you're doing it. So it's sacred, it's art, right? And people come and watch you to feel. And the more you're connected with your true self, and the more you feel, and the more you are authentic, the more people will receive it in the most beautiful way. So that's why Chakra Belly Dance is my favorite course. It's changed my life as a dancer, as a performer, as a teacher, as a woman, as a mother, as a human being. And I want to share it with as many people as possible. Does anybody has any question before I give you all the information? No. Okay. Do you want me to unmute you? If you want me to unmute you, write it down on the message. Oh, Marja. No, nobody's got a question? Oh, no. Oh, sorry. I cannot see you all. Yes, perfect. Okay, so this webinar now is going to be, it's been recorded, right? Yeah. So the webinar has been recorded. So we're going to do it both online and in studio. On Monday, I will send you still a free 15-minute chakra belly dance exercises. So the course is going to be, the booking for the course is going to open on Tuesday. The course is 4 weeks, online classes already pre-recorded and in studio, 4 weeks for $49.99. And you're gonna have, if you are a member, it's free, right? So if you're already a studio member, it's part of the membership. We're doing these courses 3 times a year. Yes. So if you, yeah, so the course is $49.99, both in studio and both on demand. You will have videos every week. You will have morning chakra meditation videos. You will have 15 minutes that is free because I want you to experiment the actual practical before signing up a course. So I think it's better for me to send you the free 15 minutes video on Monday so you can actually practice it. But we're doing it for 4 weeks. Bookings are opening on Tuesday and we're not getting any more people because I want to have Zoom meeting as well with you guys. Probably weekly, we're doing a Zoom meeting for those of you who are doing it online or not. So I want to check on you. And it closes in December, just before Christmas. We do this course 3 times a year. And it's important for me that I'm in contact with you as well, Zoom and not, because I want to know what you're experiencing. I want to share everything with you because I know a lot of the students are doing it online and they are all around the world. So the one in London, we got a class Tuesday, 6:30, 7:30 as an intro class. And Saturday, we got a huge 2 hours masterclass. After that, every Tuesday is in studio for 4 weeks. Or for those doing it online, it's online classes. Sorry, there's no days in which they will come out. So you will have everybody in studio and online. You will have morning chakra meditation. You will have daily exercises and you will have long classes. So the classes will be divided into root chakra. In each class, we'll do a meditation. For every class, we'll do a chakra balancing meditation. Each class, so we start with a root chakra only class. We're working on affirmation. We're working on movement. We're working on releasing. We're working on activating. And we're working on a little choreography with just root chakra. Then we're closing all the chakras. The second class, same, opening all the chakra, working on the sacral chakra mainly. The sacral chakra class is the most popular one. Like I still have old videos that people are still watching it. But we're gonna do practical exercises like hot bath with candles, eating your favorite food, waking up your butterflies. So I don't know if any of you has done empowered before. We're gonna do a butterfly journal day. Yeah, with the root chakra, I will ask you to walk in the grass with barefoot and dance in the grass with barefoot. Okay, sacral chakra, fear, power is a power day. Go and do something that you never wanted to do before. Heart chakra, you need to hug everybody on that day. But again, we're going to do a full hour on heart chakra exercises. Throat chakra, speaking up speak up. And then we're going to do a wonderful crown and third eye chakra exercises meditation in which we just improvise because it's going to be by the end of the course. So you just go with the music and we're going to do a beautiful exercise to connect your third eyes and crown chakra. Then at the end of it, we're going to do a choreography in which we work with all the chakras, literally. We're going to do the choreography before and then after the chakra belly dance course and with all the affirmation. And you need to trust me when I say It's a completely different choreography. You will tell me, oh my God, Claudia, I can't believe I've done that. And the movement came out like that. And then we finish it. And maybe you can perform it in December if we do it in enough time. And that's it, really. So the bookings are open. So tomorrow I'm going to send you all 15 minutes chakra belly dance. If you're a studio member, it's free for you. If you would like to join us, $49.99 for 4 weeks, and you can access it anytime. And we have in studio classes, and some of you can join us on a Zoom for the studio classes. That's no problems. Or you can do the on-demand classes, already pre-recorded. So does anybody have any question? No. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I am looking forward to see you all online in studio. I know there's a lot of people signing up for this course. Some of them are my teachers, some of them are my students, some of them are my teacher. And it's beautiful. It's a community of women that I'm so honored. Thank you so much, Inessa. I'm so honored to be part. I have a question. Yes.
Hi, Claudia. How you doing?
Hi, Bella. How you doing?
I'm having a call. I just quickly wanted to ask because like I'm still in the process of doing my teacher
training. Yes.
So as part of it, is it possible to actually mix the course of doing, like part of it online and maybe part of it popping into the studio?
Yeah.
Just because when you're referring to the studio, is it where you live or you have a different location? Sorry.
It's in, it's in Finchley Road. Where are you based?
East London.
East London. So it's,
Poplar.
We're doing it in Finchley, Swiss Cottage, Hampstead?
Oh yeah, is that area is like over Jubilee or Victoria? Okay.
Jubilee, just outside Jubilee.
Oh, fantastic. That's good.
Yeah. Finchley Road, Swiss Cottage. It's just there. It's a beautiful studio that we use.
Yeah, I know. I mix it up with Finsbury Park. Sorry, I don't know why.
Oh, yeah. So Tuesday in studio, yes, you can definitely mix up the studio and online. You can pop in studio whenever you want, or can do it online if you're based in London. The in studio on Tuesdays are JW3 in Finchley Road. The Saturday 2 hours masterclass is in Camden Town Fitness First. It's a total immersion. I'll send you everything tomorrow, so you can book everything tomorrow. Monday morning. So, but you can definitely mix up the two, or just do online, or well, you don't want to just do in studio because you will be pestered by my email. so let me tell you, it's a 4-week journey. It's a journey. It's not a course, it's a journey. That's why I want to go through the journey all together in studio and online, and do in Zoom. I will do in Zoom calls like that, like, girls, let's just go on Zoom. Yeah. I would love you to obviously give me feedback if you're just doing it online. It's a journey that we're doing together. When I did Empower, my previous program, the 4 weeks, I did more healing on myself than the students. Like, I was crying more than the student. So I do it with you. All of this, I'm doing it together with you. I will probably do even a live Zoom chakra belly dance class. If some of you are happy with the time, they probably with online, because everybody lives in different countries. If I do a live Zoom, people are always, oh, can you do it 1 hour later or 5 hours later? So that's why usually online, I prefer to do it pre-recorded, although it's always beautiful to have you like this and doing the class like that. But again, it's a 4-week journey. We're starting on Tuesday. If you don't want to do it this time or cannot do it this time, it's fine. Listen to your call. You're here because you had a call. I believe this is not all of belly dancing classes, another thing. All my online programs, I've created them because since I became a life coach and wellness coach, and obviously, you know, my astrology journey, obviously I'm into all of these things. I asked the universe to send me people that are aligned with my journey. So all of you have been sent here for whatever reason. Maybe just to listen to the webinar today, maybe to join the course now, maybe to join it later, but listen to what you're feeling, because that's what chakra belly dance is. Again, honor the journey. Are you ready to honor the journey? Are you ready to get out of your comfort zone? Are you ready to do that little step forward? And if you are, I couldn't tell you that this is the best community you can do it, because I am honored to have each one of you, and I'm honored for you to become my teacher, and I'm honored for me to come to your classes. You know, like it's a journey, it's a circle, you know, where everybody gives what they can. So it's the safest environment. I am proud to say that I give my heart and soul and my 1111 Scorpio to create the safest environment and community of non-judgmental women to grow together. That is the only thing that I'm proud of. Well, there are a few more, but this is, I put my life on it, you know, to create that community where I feel safe to teach, I feel safe to learn, I feel safe to grow, and I feel safe to be vulnerable. So listen to your call. I will send all the information on Monday. Bookings are open on Tuesday. They will close on Saturday after the 2 hours no, I can't remember when they close. And after that, we'll close it because I want a group, again, we want to grow to it together. Love you too. Love you too. Looking forward to it. Oh, I love you all. And keep dancing, keep growing, keep being curious, keep living. And thank you for being here. And thank you. Oh, thank you, Agnieszka. Thank you, Samin. Thank you. I love you and see you soon. Keep dancing.